Lawmakers facing yet another debt ceiling countdown, and now Democrats are looking for ways to try and change the debt limit or just eliminate it altogether. Ilan Moy joins us with more now, and here we are again, much sooner than anybody wanted to think we were, Ilan.
Yeah, that's right, Becky. No one in Washington thinks the current cycle of debt limit drama is actually working, and that is driving some new momentum to change the game entirely. And one idea that's getting traction is to shift the responsibility for raising it from Congress to the administration. Now, that proposal comes from Democratic Congressman John Yarmuth and Brendan Boyle, but it actually mirrors a proposal from none other than Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell a decade ago. During the great budget battle of 2011, he came up with a compromise that allowed President Obama to raise the debt ceiling on his own twice by a total of $1.2 trillion. And in fact, this became known as the McConnell rule. Now, the difference is that back then, the debt limit increase was coupled with at least an attempt to reduce spending by an equal amount. And there are some signs that Democrats could be open to that approach today. After the debt limit vote a few weeks ago, moderates called for an annual, nonpartisan, comprehensive review of the country's fiscal health. Of course, there are still Democrats, including the Treasury Secretary, who want to get rid of the debt limit altogether. But that is a non-starter for Republicans. Becky, a real solution is going to require both parties to be on board.
What are the odds of that, Ilan? Democrats seem to be getting worried about the size of the debt. There were reports last night that they're shrinking their social spending bill even more. What can you tell us behind that?
Yeah, so the debt is clearly on Democrats' minds. They're still trying to find that magic number that will allow them to come to a deal on that broader social spending package. And I'm told by one source that during the meeting between President Biden and progressive lawmakers yesterday, Biden floated a price tag of $1.75 trillion to $1.9 trillion. Now, that is lower than the $1.9 to $2.2 trillion range that Democrats have been working with over the past few weeks. And some of the things on the chopping block could potentially be free community college. NBC is reporting that the child tax credit and paid family leave programs, those could get scaled back as well. So the meetings between the White House and lawmakers yesterday were really about setting priorities because the Senate says it wants to have an agreement on a framework by the end of this week. And Becky, that's going to require Democrats to start making some of those tough decisions.